These are the plays that are going to make you the most money today. Today's show, we're going to go through some NFL for Thursday night football. Now, many of you guys are probably wondering, why is he wearing that mask? Well, the gold membership has been winning so often, I figured why not throw on a gold mask for everybody. But now that I got you guys' attention, let's go ahead and talk about yesterday. So, yesterday we had Carl Anthony Towns. He had a 72% probability to go over 36 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. He absolutely crushed that. So we didn't have to worry about that whatsoever. In the first half, he had like 28 points, rebounds, and assists. And the Knicks actually didn't do much in the second half. So he still was able to get, surpass that number. Now, on the show, we had Trey Young, under 39 and a half. He had 38. So he just got there for us by a small margin. And then Steph Curry, we had over 29 and a half. I don't understand really what happened in the fourth quarter there. All right. He looked like he was well on pace to go over that number. And then it just kind of stalled out where he got stuck at 27 points, rebounds, and assists and didn't do anything other than that. So he fell up a little short on that. But like I said, in the group, we had Karl Anthony Towns, who easily surpassed that at a 72% probability. So that was a nice hit for the Knicks, for Karl Anthony Towns, for us. Again, like I said, the gold membership, guys, 16-3 in the last 17 days for the F-bombs. And here's a hint. There's going to be a couple of those tonight, probably in the NFL. So if you guys are interested in the gold membership, make sure you guys go and click the link in the description. Very important, because if you want to be a part of the winning group, make sure you guys click that link in the description and join the gold membership. Because I promise you, as you can see from everybody else's comments, you guys will absolutely love being a part of the winning team. Now let's go ahead and talk about today's slate. Let's start with DeMar DeRozan. All right, DeMar DeRozan. He has a 70% probability to go over 24 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. He's going against the fifth worst team at guarding the small forward position. So the number is not too bad here. 24 and a half is pretty easy for him to do, but he has to score. So he's heavily reliant on just scoring. So he's going to definitely have to put up points for sure to get over that 24 and a half mark. He's literally going to have to put up probably 20 plus points to get over this mark, because that's just, from his history, that's the way it goes. He'll score like 22 points, have 2 rebounds, and 2 assists or something like that. So he has to be able to score for sure tonight to be able to get over that number. He has a good matchup and the probability is there. So this should be pretty decent play for DeMar DeRozan tonight to be able to surpass that 24 and a half number. Now let's get into some football. We're going to talk about the 49ers wide receiver, Jawan Jennings. He has a 67% probability to go over 49 and a half receiving yards. He's going against the 8th worst team going against receivers. So the Rams secondary, not too good. All right. And Jennings has become pretty much the number 1 receiver there. All right. It really goes in target share. It's like 7.5 targets per game for Jennings and 7.1 per game for Deebo Samuel. So they're kind of neck and neck there a bit, but just off of what, you've seen recently, it seems like Jennings is starting to take over that number 1 receiver role. So he has a good matchup again tonight. 49 and a half receiving yards is not that hard to achieve. He just needs a couple, open slots really is what he needs. He needs a couple open slots just to rack up some yards here and there, and he should be able to surpass that. So the probability is there for sure, and the matchup is there. So they should be able to air it out, because Brock Purdy should be able to air it out against this Rams secondary pretty decently. Now, last year, if you looked, this game, it wasn't last year, it was a couple years ago, they had a barn burner between the Niners and the Rams. They scored like 40 plus apiece. So who knows if that's going to happen again tonight, but obviously if that does, that helps any over that you have in this game whatsoever. All right. Like I said, the defense is in this game. The Niners defense, when you think right off the bat, you think the Niners defense is one of the best in the NFL, but when you look deeper into it, they're not that crazy good. All right. They're actually middle of the pack, kind of trending down a little bit as of late. So, and same thing with the Rams defense. Rams defense is not too good overall. All right. So we can see what happens tonight, but Jennings, 67% probability for him to get over that 49.5 receiving mark. Should be able to hit that. All right. If he gets a couple good shots, definitely should be able to. Target share, he gets at least 7 to 8 targets. He should be able to catch at least half of that, if not more, and be able to get at least close to that number, if not over that number. Now, before we get on to everybody's favorite part of the show, let's talk about the probability numbers again, because I got blown up again yesterday for the Steph Curry number. Steph Curry alternate PRA 29.5. Well, when I show you guys this stuff, that's the live line of what I'm looking at. All right. Those tend to change. They will change throughout the day. If I give you a line earlier on in the day and you wait till the last minute to bet it and it's different, that's not my fault. All right. There's nothing I could do about that. So the line will change sometimes. Sometimes it'll change in your favor. Sometimes it won't. So it really is, depending on what you want to do there. Similar to tonight, you have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. If you like his PRA for Jaylen Brown and you take it early, Jason Tatum might sit out, but we don't know until later. He sits out later. Now you've got value that you got it earlier. You see? So there's sometimes where you have to make a decision right away. Are you going to take that bet right away or are you going to wait? Because that really can doom you, but sometimes it could help you. So it really depends. You have to be able to pick the situation that you're doing it in. Because if you want to do it early and take advantage of maybe a player sitting later on in the day and you have an over on that player, then you might benefit. But the other way around, you might sit there and wait, and you had a better number in the morning and then you wait later and now that number doesn't exist anymore. Similar to Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry yesterday, 29.5, that was available in the morning. And then as the day went on, it went up to 31.5 across the board everywhere. All right. So if you wait longer, sometimes it will hurt you. But if you're waiting for a key injury or something like that, sometimes it could help you to get on there early. So make sure you guys understand, though, the numbers that I give you, the probabilities are alternate numbers. All right. They are not the number that you are going to see right at your sports book as soon as you open player props. Now, if you guys want to know the probabilities of those, as soon as you open your sports book, those minus 110 numbers, if you want to know the probabilities of those, you need to be in the gold membership because I teach you exactly how to look at those numbers. So that way you know what the probability is for the number that you're looking at. All right. So that way some people can't access certain numbers. So you have to know what the probability is to the number that you have access to. That's what I teach in the gold membership. So if you guys are interested in that, like I said, make sure you guys click the link in the description. But once again, let's talk about today's plays that we have on tap. DeMar DeRozan over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Good matchup, good probability, small number. He just needs to score, pretty much. That's all it is. All right. Jawan Jennings, 67% probability for him to go over 50 receiving yards. Has a good matchup. Should have the targets to be able to achieve that. All right. He should get at least 8 targets in this game. Should be able to catch, if not more than half of those, and should be able to get somewhat around that 50-yard mark, if not surpass that. So a decent shot there as well. Now, most important part, tomorrow is the $2,000 giveaway. All right, $2,000 giveaway. So make sure you guys are subscribed and you comment GOAT down below. All right, because tomorrow somebody is getting $2,000 cash right before Christmas. So make sure that you are subscribed and you comment GOAT down below. Also, make sure you guys comment some love if you guys are enjoying all the gold package, the silver package, any of that stuff, the free picks, all that stuff. All right. Make sure you guys do that because I share that stuff all over social media. So that way everybody could see what the winning team looks like amongst all these other cappers out there that are absolutely terrible that I see day in and day out posting nothing but garbage. As always, guys, I'm Frank with Linemaker Sports. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's show. Till then, I'm out.